the traffic light at Okponglu.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and I mean, I complained that you get there, it's red, and then you stop, and then you're in, I mean, signal to move because it's not functioning. Now, this morning when I got there at around 4:40 a.m., it was functioning. It was at amber, and that's clearly what it should be at that time because I mean, they start functioning at 5 a.m. I do not know whether it's still, I mean, it's functioning now, but by the time I got there at around 4:40 a.m., it was at amber. So if you're using that stretch and today you see that it's functioning, please send us a message. Would want to know. Join us on Twitter using the hashtag JoySMS. Or you can also send us a WhatsApp message on 055 So we've been complaining. Now that I see it being fixed at the time I got there, I mean, it's just important I put it out also.
Yes. Worth commending that someone has responded to that call. Please, let's keep an eye on these things and keep them maintained. Because they save lives.
Exactly. And I mean, and talking about lives this morning, we'll be getting into, the finder that talks about accident-prone areas in Accra, and also how we'll be talking about how 2,608 people have lost their lives just in, this year.
Okay. Well, we'll get to that shortly. But of course, don't forget, our Drive Safe campaign is to keep you alive. That's the point of it. I tweeted a picture of a woman being embraced by a man who was kissing her on the neck. And the caption,
I saw that.
Yes, the caption is your best friend consoling your wife at your funeral. And the way the man was squeezing the woman, it's enough to keep anybody alive a little bit longer to avoid such a thing happening. So please, let's all drive safe and stay alive. Okay, time to say it right. Thanks to Korba Payment App, Korba, our lives simplified, and Kingdom Books. At Kingdom, quality and affordability is their hallmark.
Something must be done.
Kojo!
Oh, easy.
What's the latest in the Medina MP's case?
Well, a few days ago, he finally turned up in court with a few of his colleagues and some lawyers.
Oh, I see. So was it a warrant or a subpoena that the court issued for him?
It was actually a warrant.
Oh, thank you for the information. But can we talk about that word, subpoena, for a moment? There's been a lot of debate over the correct pronunciation of it.
Well, you said it right. Subpoena. The B is silent. It is derived from two Latin words, sub, which means under.
Like submarine.
Exactly. And the second word is pena, which means penalty. Those were the first two words on legal writs of summons back in the day.
Well, no wonder they were eventually adapted as the official name of the document. So it's subpoena, not supina, as I heard the other day.
Oh, dear God, no. In fact, say subpoena again and you'll be subpoenaed by the Queen for crimes against the language.
Yes, that loud laugh at the end was not me. Let me just issue the disclaimer. That was anymore.
Well, Kojo, before we continue, I mean, so I'm just told someone has sent me a message that says it's working. So the Okponglo traffic lights are working this morning. Yes, so it's refreshing to note that it's working. But we must ensure all traffic lights are working.
Absolutely.
Not just this one.
Okay then, so the news review now, brought to us by First Atlantic Bank, refreshingly different, City Ceramica, your home, our priority, and CompuGhana, passion for technology.
Okay, let's start with the chronicle for this morning, and let's get to Sam. Have you ever heard someone pronouncing Sam as Pisam before?
Oh no.
Oh, you haven't heard it before?
Ah.
Okay. Then you didn't like. I mean, you didn't go to church in those days, because if you had gone to church when you were younger, you would have heard Pisam.
But I think you think that when you were younger, we were also younger. But even our parents were not born when you were younger.
Pisam. So the Psalm piece. It's Psalm 55 verse 9. I've heard Pisam before, so it just reminded me of a young boy I knew those days. It says, "Lord, confuse the wicked, confound their words, for I see violence and strife in the city."
Okay.
2022 budget blues. Confusion galore in minority camp.
Oh.
Haruna accepts e-levy in principle, but makes sudden U-turn after Muntaka's press statement. I'm sure you know the story already.
I know the story already.
Then let's continue then. Tension in Krobo over relocation by ECG and subsequent doomsaw. What's been happening there. I'll come back and tell you more about that. And KGL Group Otumfo is a pillar of peace. Indeed he is. And this one says, 78 Hilibaba warriors escaped death by hair's breadth. And that's in the Chronicle.
What is a Hiribaba warrior?
So it says that it was a run for your life affair when a Metro Mass Transit bus carrying 78 prayer warriors caught fire at Eija in the Ofuriko municipality of the Ashanti region. Now, that's how the Chronicle captures it. The nocturnal accident which occurred adjacent to the Eija police station saw the prayer warriors who were on their way to a prayer camp at Adientim in the Jesu municipality in Ashanti resorting to serious prayers, including speaking in tongues.
How do they know this? Or they report the prayer warriors?
And they say information available to this pastor that some of the victims who were terrified by the incident managed to escape through the shutters of the bus with a registration number I talked about. And speaking to the Ashanti Regional PR of the Ghana National Fire Service, DO3 Peter Osada, he explained that about 18:36 hours GMT on Monday evening, they had a distress call that an MMT bus had caught fire. And so that's it. It says all of them were saved, actually.
Hiribaba warriors.
Hiribaba warriors.
Why? Was that shorter than just writing prayer?
Well, it's a way of getting you to want to read
the story, right?
And then if you, then if you found this, at the newspaper stands, you probably would want to buy it because you can't open. You just will see the front pages and you want to go and buy
yeah.
it.
I mean, you see, it makes us have to remind ourselves that this is actually a serious matter.
Yes.
An accident that almost claimed lives.
Yes.
Once again, it looks like we need to pay a lot more attention to the roads because that could have ended.
78 of them. I mean, they could have lost their lives.
Yeah. Well, we thank God that they're safe. Okay, then. So I've got the daily guide. Banner headline: Ofusampofu planned harm on others. This is obviously out of the case that is ongoing against the chairman of the NDC. Police chase one more in Shatawale case. MPs adopt 2022 budget alterations. Stalemate on e-levy. KGL Group celebrates Otumfuo, a pillar of peace. Now, get this. Fawag.
Which one is that?
Fawag Lord's GEPA for coconut cashew promotion. Fawag. I'll tell you what. We are now going acronym crazy in this country. Page 6 has the key to this code of who and what Fawag is, and papers are stuck together a little bit. Here we go. Page 6. The National Farmers and Fishermen Award Winners Association of Ghana, Fawag. Why didn't they just call themselves Association of Agricultural Award Winners?
I mean, that's very simple.
Oh, for short.
Anyway,
Anyway, they are lauding the Ghana Expo Promotion Authority for coconut cashew promotion.
Let's get to a daily graphic. And massive afforestation program underway. That's according to Samuel Abujinapon. We're told that the government is rolling out a robust afforestation and reforestation program to restore degraded landscapes in the country. That's according to the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources. This young man is doing some great work. Samuel Abujinapon. And it's a testament that when young ones are given a chance to serve, they can do the job. Yeah. ECOWAS reopens land borders January 1. We can feed nation if resourced. That's the Mfawag, I'm sure. Award winners. Parliament accepts revised 2022 budget. Well, but the minority is still against the e-levy. Koika supports KVTI with safety equipment, and Presby Church provides clinic for Mampong. Rexec, all on the back page of the daily graphic.
Right. I think it's important to put this out. We're getting information that somebody has been hit and is lying right in the middle of the road about 400 meters before the new Tema underpass. That's worrying. So if authorities can quickly attend to that, just about 400 meters before the new Tema underpass, someone has been knocked over and is just lying there in the middle of the road. Wow.
I mean, you hear some of these things in the morning and it just dampens you.
The thing that worries me the more is that he's still lying there.
He's still lying there.
People are seeing him driving past.
Maybe he's still alive.
Yes, he's very likely still alive.
Yes.
Please, if the authorities can get there as quickly as possible, because it seems traffic is just continuing.
unbothered, and this person's life requires saving.
Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah. Fingers crossed for them. All right. I've got the Ghanaian Times. We remain opposed to e-levy, a minority state's position on 2022 budget modification. I also have on the front page, High Commissioner meets Ho MCE over burial of slain Zambian woman, 22. One teacher, one laptop brouhaha. 3 teacher unions demand laptops for members by December 31. Insist on paying 30% of costs. By the way, that story about the High Commissioner meeting the whole MCE, you know that story, don't you?
Yes, of that Zambian lady who
was found in a fridge.
Found in a fridge, yeah.
Ghana implementing strategic programs to combat climate change. That's according to the Lands Minister, Abujinapo, who, as you mentioned earlier, doing a good job. On the back page, GSS begins 4-day GIPS training for officers, and ECG bags 6.5 million Ghana cedis from illegal connections.
Well, the final this morning talks about 4,913 fire outbreaks, killed 21, injured 61 between January and October this year, according to the Ghana National Fire Service. Parliament adopts modifications made to 2022 budget. Volta region, most efficient rice-producing region in Ghana. And 644 drivers arrested for driving with expired documents. And top 10 accident-prone spots in Accra named. We'll be getting into the details of this particular story later on. On the show, talks about Apenkwa. That's the Apenkwa Interchange, Dimples Roundabout, Abekan Junction, Apenkwa.
Well, don't name them all so that people will tune in and find out the top 10.
Top 10.
I want you guys to stay for this, okay? So join us later on the show. We'll tell you the top 10 accident-prone areas in Accra. I wonder whether you live in or near any of those, and whether that means you need to be a bit more cautious going into these holidays especially. Okay, so stay tuned for that conversation later. Our growth depends on private sector. That's the Vice President, Dr. Baumia, talking in Guyana as he discusses the partnership between our two countries. The Daily Statesman has that story. Also on the front page of the Statesman, KGL Group Lords Otumfo's dedication to peace. Court issues bench warrant for Jomoro MP. And I was talking about how it appears being a Jomoro MP is a role that is now more likely to get you in a brush with the law than any other parliamentary seat. Asenso cautions against unregistered architects. That's also on the front page of the Statesman.
Well, the Business and Financial Times, soya bean processors lament over losing industry to Indians. Now, they say that, because of the high cost of processing soybeans in Ghana, they actually export them to India, and India processes them and brings them back to Ghana, and they think that we should be doing more for them. E-levy too insignificant to close deficit gap, find better ways, Seth Tekbe. Local rice producers want tax hikes on foreign rice. Well, that wouldn't be a bad one. By the back page, Passion Air operates inaugural flight to Ho. It means that next time you're going to, you could just fly and get there. And also on the back page, the Commissioner of the National Insurance Commission, that's Dr. Justice Ofori, has been adjudged as the CEO of the year 2021 during a grand ceremony at the Accra City Hotel last weekend by the Ghana Leadership Award. So congratulations, Dr. Justice Ofori, who is CEO of the National Insurance Commission.
I have the Ghanaian Observer. That's my last paper. Parliament adopts modified 2022 budget as minority flexes muscles. Also on the front page, St. Andrews Group CEO wins Leadership Award. That's Dr. Richard Kofi Asiedu. Secondly, High Court orders arrest of Jomoro MP. Vice President Baumia woos investors in Guyana. Says private sector central to Ghana-Guyana partnership success. And again, KGL Group celebrates Otumfo as a pillar of peace, is on the front page. On the back, some sports stories. Partey, I rate my Arsenal performances 4 out of 10. Okay. Salah responds to Barcelona transfer speculation. And that does it.
Well, let's get to our online news review brought to us by Zenith Bank in your best interest and Goyle Good Energy and Enterprise Life. No matter how much you make for a living, Enterprise Life has life solutions carefully crafted for you. Enterprise Life, your advantage.
Now, do you know that you can drive your dream Suzuki or Mitsubishi car with the CFAO and Zenith Bank Auto Finance solution? Oh, now you know. Just talk to them if you're an individual, a salary earner, or a corporate organization. This offer comes with an attractive minimum deposit, fixed interest rate, and favorable repayment terms. Your dream to own a car can be your reality today. Call them on 0302 680 884 or 054 2000 111 for further details. Terms and conditions apply. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
And Gold has good news for you because Gold is rewarding its prepaying Gold card customers with 2 pesos discount per liter on fuels. And you also get to enjoy discount on lubricants at Gold stations nationwide. So elevate your goodness by joining Gold Club today and enjoy up to 3 pesos per liter discount on fuel. Amazing discount on lubricant purchases, free life insurance cover provided by My Life Insurance, accrue and contribute loyalty points to a social group to fund an approved CSR project, and above all, enjoy exclusive Gold branded campaign gifts. Join the Gold Club by visiting Gold stations or offices, Gold website registration.gold.com.gh, and all Gold social media platforms. Individuals, corporate, family, and social groups join the Gold Club now. Goil Good Energy, Goil, Yaya Deal.
All right, then. So listen, you can go to myjoyonline.com for lots of stories, including the one about a Ghanaian Harvard student who got America talking with a donation of her $40,000 scholarship. Go check out how that happened. Right now, though, time for the BBC News, brought to you by Fidelity Bank, Believe With Us, and Sethi Brothers.
Enterprise alive and see we are moving. Aye, we are cruising.
Forward from Enterprise Live. Jam I want some more. Now we're done at the crowd. Dream big with us. You for dream big. Go on, dream big with us. Dream big with us.
Enterprise, your advantage.